Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about evaluation metrics in machine learning. Now, let's dive in. Evaluation metrics in machine learning. After we built our machine learning model, it is equally important to evaluate the performance of the model correctly. For that, we use different evaluation metrics for different types of problems in machine learning. Types of evaluation metrics. There are three types of evaluation metrics. One is classification metrics, another is regression metrics, and next is clustering metrics. Now let's see each of them. In classification metrics, we have different evaluation metrics such as accuracy, precision, recall or sensitivity, F1 score. Now let's discuss each of them. Accuracy. The formula for accuracy is the number of correct predictions divided by total number of predictions, and it measures overall correctness of the model. The main advantages of using these metrics is it is useful when classes are balanced, and the limitations are it fails in imbalanced datasets as it assumes all errors are equally bad, but in reality this is not true. Precision. The formula for precision is precision equals to true positives divided by true positives plus false positives. And the measures is precision gives an answer to the question like when the model predicts positive or how often it is correct. And the use cases for this is precision is used when the false positives are costly. For example, spam detections or fraud alerts. Recall or sensitivity. The formula for this is recall equals to true positives divided by true positives plus false negatives. Meaning, out of the positive cases, how many did we detect? That means recall measures how many actual positive cases the model successfully captured. The use case of recall can be when false negatives are dangerous. That is like in detection of disease such as cancer detection. F1 score. The formula for F1 score is 2 into precision into recall divided by precision plus recall, meaning harmonic mean of precision and recall. That is, the F1 score balances the precision and recall using the harmonic mean. Use cases. We use these metrics when you need a balance between precision and recall. For example, spam filters. Next evaluation metrics is regression metrics, and it can be divided into mean absolute error MAE, mean squared error MSE, root mean squared error RMSE, R squared or coefficient of determination. Now let's see each of them. Mean absolute error MAE. This is the formula for mean absolute error. Mean absolute error is the average absolute difference between actual and predicted values. The use cases can be in the house price predictions. Advantages. It is easy to interpret. Disadvantages. This matrix treats all errors equally. Mean squared error MSE. This is the formula for MSE, meaning the average of squared difference between predicted and the actual values. The use cases can be when large errors are highly undesirable. For example, in stock price forecasting. Root mean squared error or RMSE. So the formula is square root of MSE. Therefore, the meaning of RMSE is the square root of MSE, and it brings error back to the original unit scale. The advantage of using this matrix is it is easy to interpret and it penalizes the large errors. R squared or coefficient of determination. The formula is like this, meaning it measures proportion of variance explained by the model. The advantages of this is it explains variability in the data. Disadvantage is it is not good for nonlinear models. Next is clustering metrics, that is silhouette score. Now let's see what is silhouette score. The formula for silhouette score equals to B minus A divided by max of A and B. A is the average intra-cluster distance, B is average nearest cluster distance. The meaning, this measures how well data points are clustered, and the use cases is like in customer segmentation. Metrics Selection Guide. Evaluation metrics quantify model performance, and choosing the correct metrics is always an important part. Therefore, here are some of the examples. For the problem like balanced classification, we can choose accuracy metrics. For fraud detection, we can choose precision metrics. For imbalanced classification, we can choose either precision or recall or F1 score metrics. For business forecasting, we can choose MAE. For regression, general type, we can choose RMSE. For medical diagnosis, we can choose recall. Therefore, first we have to find the type of the problem and then we can choose the appropriate evaluation metrics. Okay, this is all about evaluation metrics. We understand that no single metric is universally the best. Sometimes accuracy can mislead, and we should align metrics with our objective. Hence, choosing the right metric is as important as building the model itself. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next episode.